What's up now?
Look at this.
Fucking with you?
Yeah, look at this stream. That's how big the picture is right there. Thanks, OBS.
You're joking with us, right?
I think it's joking with us, yeah.
Thankfully, we don't take jokes.
Haha. Sifu, have I ever told you how good I was?
I told you.
Oh, okay. Fig jam. Well, Sifu, this training isn't gonna get itself. I guess I'm here.
You already know?
Yep.
Come on in, fam. You know how we begin. You know exactly how we begin every time. We want to start with that bow. Even before the bow, we want to find that place, that Wuji place. That place of stillness. Feeling the bottom of our feet. Place softly upon the earth. You know the routine. Structural alignment. Physical body alignment. And let's not forget about having that breath in tune. Want to have that breath in tune, family. So actually, I had a very interesting question in regards to breathing while doing the form. Someone was asking, should they do regular breathing, you know, post-abdominal, or should they do prenatal breathing, reverse breathing? And my recommendation is, at some point, we should train to do both. Train to do both. So today we're picking up on the Tai Chi 13 form, original 13. Form review for some, and it's a brand new form for others. So feel welcome. Come on in, family. Brother Peyton here is been kind enough to share his personal training time as a demo time. So I'm very happy for him being so helpful. This is his personal training time. And me being a fellow practitioner, I know how important our personal training time is. But we're making ourselves more and more available to the community. People seem to really be enjoying that. And hey, well, why else are we here if we can't help others, and spread the arts.
Yeah, we've technically got, what is it, four different times of each day on the schedule for the upcoming week.
So if you would you maybe share with the new people what we got going on?
Yeah.
In regards to that?
Yeah, I got you. So we begin with our rising routine, and it's going to be a seated meditation at 5:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please do not ask us what time that is for you.
Google can help with that.
Yeah, just instead of asking us, ask Google. At 5:45, we gather for seated meditation, more or less guided by Sifu Lester. At 6:20, we break for tea time. Go make your tea, come on back. 6:30, we start tea time with Sifu. This goes until, well, really it's flexible. We're going to be there to answer questions with people who have questions particularly pertaining to the seated meditation, guided, or anything to do with the Tai Chi inner alchemy training that we've been doing. This is actually kind of exclusive to our patrons, isn't it? Since that's where we're posting the meeting link.
That's true, it is. And with that being said, it will behoove them, who's ever watching, if they find value in our content, to come over to Patreon and start joining us there. How much is it? It's very inexpensive.
$3.71 for a month, and you can get a month.
Per month.
You can get a month basically for free if you go sign up now, because we don't even get the next charge coming through until April 1st.
Right, and let me clarify this. So we're not playing the game where we start with $3 and raise it up to $20 or something. No, we're not playing that game. So what you're being charged is what it costs.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
For access to the 100-day course. Now, we might eventually hit a capacity where we've got 100 people who are trying to get in on Google Meet with us.
Right.
And at that point in time, we won't be able to offer people the attention that we want to offer them, and we might have to make the weekly schedule only available to the higher patrons.
Right.
But that will not remove your access to the 100-day course or whatever that course comes with. This is for people who want the live-in retreat lifestyle from wherever they happen to be for whatever reason they happen to have. So we're doing our best to accommodate as freely as possible while also putting a choke together on people to make sure that they're serious before we spend 30 hours a week investing our time with you to find out that you haven't even been training or practicing on your own.
That's it. That's true.
That is. Oh, speaking of, since we're getting into business, we are canceling the 2 o'clock Facebook Live. We're shifting it over to a 12 o'clock noon on Sundays. And we're just going to be doing it like we're doing today. Sifu's instruction to me, I'm actually the closest thing to a live-in student at this point in time of Sifu Lester's. Thank you very much for that opportunity, by the way, Sifu.
Absolutely.
Yep, I do not take it lightly.
Oh, I know that, bro. So let me ask you this. So they'll be able to access the Facebook Live every Sunday via, not Facebook Live, but what was previously Facebook Live. That content will be on YouTube now.
how do you call it, the 13 form?
Yeah, Tai Chi Original 13.
Tai Chi Original 13 is going to continue to be offered for free through our YouTube. Hey, speaking of, maybe you want to break your phone out and get that set up so we can simultaneously stream this to the Facebook people, because we're technically only reaching out. Oh, that's right, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, take away our tunes.
So we don't have it on YouTube right now?
We do have it on YouTube. We don't have it on Facebook, talking to the people that we actually thought we were just talking to.
They're going to be looking for us on Facebook too.
That's true.
So
we'll just refer them back to this when they ask about it. Just be like, yo, we canceled that, but we did it earlier.
That's fine.
Tap in and learn.
Right, it's still early anyway. So.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take off.
Yeah.
So welcome to the Tai Chi 13 family. We're going to continue to build on this form. Some things may look similar, but this is how we do the variation of the Yang style Tai Chi inside of the Temple Tai Chi system. Now, I learned this form from Master Sifu Ron Hoffman, and the master of our system, the head leader, is Master Wei Sun Liao. So this is the same form that's been passed down to us, and we continue to carry on the heritage. So always begin with, as you saw earlier, the bow. We always want to bow in. Just showing that we're very serious about what we're doing and that we're dedicated, because this is also what we call a meditative art form. So it's not just an exercise family. We like to pay respect to the teachers.
It's a very spiritual lineage.
Right, and we stick to tradition.
Yep. In addition to that, if for whatever reason you're watching this and you don't know how to bow in,
oh yeah,
we got that video for you. Just type in Temple Tai Chi Bow on the Tai Chi 360 channel.
That's right. And learn to bow. Yeah,
now you got no excuses. That's how we run.
Proper way to bow, no doubt.
We want to give everybody no excuse.
There are no excuses.
There are no excuses. Right. And we're going to prove that to you.
So let's bow in. Let's go with start right from the very beginning. So let's say that you just finished getting out of your bed. You've done your dream training and you're getting ready to do a little Tai Chi form, right? So you will begin by standing about a natural foot distance apart. So if you see Brother Peyton's feet, they're about as wide as his shoulder. And we begin here with a bow in. So he's gathering the earth energy and bringing that up and combining it. Now, this is all done with intention, with mindfulness. Connecting the earth and the sky. And we give a bow. We call it a salute, a thank you to all teachers, known and unknown, and also to students and practitioners as well, paying total respect. Past, present, and future. Notice I said that, family. Always maintaining a soft, gentle yi. As Sifu Ron says, he says that there is no conflict inside of the form. So don't think about fighting. We begin by shifting the weight into our left leg and stepping out with the right foot. Toe touches the ground first, toe heel. And then the weight is shifting into the right leg. The left toes will come off of the floor. The heel stays down. Slide the foot in just a bit and turn the toes in. We call that heel toe. Now, find your center again, family. Your center, your physical center point. Center. And when you feel comfortable and ready to go, you begin with an exhale. The body will sink down just a bit. And then the energy will rebound. And you can feel these small things taking place if you're paying attention. This is upward and downward. The arms go up. The body moves forward and begins to move back just a little bit. Pulling back the energy in, allowing the energy to come into your body. You want to make sure that the fingertips are up, the elbow is down. That way you have vertical alignment there. This is an exhale. The body is sinking down, the crown point is going up. Shift into your left leg. This is called carry Tai Chi ball, right side. We'll give you various angles, so just bear with us and do the best you can from that angle. And then we'll do another angle as well. The next posture is called carry Tai Chi ball 45 degrees. So he inhales and he shifts his weight directly back towards me. And then he turns on a 45-degree angle, carrying that same Tai Chi ball. Now let's carry Tai Chi ball left side. He begins to turn the ball. Notice the hand placement, family. Notice the hand placement directly over each other, the center of the palms. Also, this elbow, bring it in just a bit, this elbow should be directly above his knee. See that vertical alignment right there? Perfect. Perfect alignment. Start over one more time, brother Peyton.
Yes.
Take him through that. Give him a different angle.
Okay.
Completely different. Upward and downward, family. So stop right there one time, Brother Pete. Let me give them a little explanation. So at this point, we're only stopping just for explanation, but once you begin the form, you don't want to stop. You want to have a continuous paced as well as movement. So you don't want to go fast, go slow, go slow, go fast, no stopping and going. It's continuously going. Now at this point, his weight has moved to the front part of his foot, the front third of his foot, right? His intention is way out as far as he can take it out into the horizon. So we want to get very large in our intention. And then as he inhales, he wants to imagine that the horizon is beginning to contract and condense and come in towards him, getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Right. There you go. Keep flowing, brother. All the way through. Upward and downward. Now he's going to carry Tai Chi ball on the right side. Now remember, Tai Chi ball going on the right side means that your right hand is on the top. Your right hand is on the top, and that elbow is perfectly placed above the elbow. Nice. Now he's transitioning into carry Tai Chi ball 45 degrees. So you should know where your 45-degree corner is. Transition that into carry Tai Chi ball right side. Also, I'm glad you made that very obvious there with your foot. When you're stepping forward, make sure that your heel touches the ground before your toes does. Very important to roll the feet from the heel all the way down to the ball of the foot. Heel first. Bring that elbow back over. There you go. Yeah. So right hand's on the top at this time, family. Now he's going into cat stance. So with the cat stance, now this is what we call a single weighted stance. So this left leg is really putting in work right now because it's bearing the majority of his body weight. Notice the angle of this arm is going straight up and down here. Straight up and down. It's not going in like this, but this will be pinching off the bicep muscle here, right? So have this hand coming up. Also, fam, you want to have an imaginary Tai Chi ball here, and you're actually listening to that Tai Chi ball. You're listening to it. On this side, the fingertips are pointing straight down into the earth right into the earth's surface. You have earth energy and you have sky energy, yin yang change all throughout the fall. Advancing a little forward, we go into ward off. Maybe you need to turn back towards into the car. Right. Ward off.
I'll just start over from the other angle.
Oh yeah, I like that. So do your best, fam. So we got up to cat stance, and then we going into ward off, roll back, press, and push. Those are 4 primary movements in all of the yang style forms. So here we go. Once again, he's going to do another repeat for you, another angle, various angles. So you get multiple times to go at it, family, and give it a fair go. Give it a fair go and pay attention to your body. It's best that we all learn to do these movements without following someone. That way we can pay attention to our own body, what's going on inside of our body. Because Tai Chi is all about feeling yourself, feeling the universe, feeling your breath, feeling the air touching your body, just paying attention to the feeling. Upward and downward form has begun. Inhaling, the weight is moving to the part of the foot next to the heel, the last third. Exhale down. Now, as he exhaled down, the tailbone is going down and the crown point is going up at the same time. Simultaneous, family. So this should give you a very good perspective here. He's back facing forward. Carry Tai Chi ball right side. Make sure that this knee and this elbow have that same vertical pull. Vertical axis. Very good. Carry on. Shift straight back, family. So imagine the energy passing through you as you shift back into that left leg. Now you can turn into the 45 and carry that Tai Chi ball with you into carry Tai Chi ball right side. Always checking the same things. No variation to these. Knee and elbow once again. Knee and elbow once again. We're going to go right into cat stance. Shifting back, carrying that Tai Chi ball. Turning that left foot in on a 45-degree angle. The left leg is becoming weighted, also known as being substantial and insubstantial. This right leg here, very little weight on it. Very little. Vertical here. Elbow down, fingertips up. Going right into, now scoop up that earth energy there with intention. Yeah, bring that earth energy up and bring the sky energy down. There you go. That's a nice ward off. Going right into rollback posture. Now stop right there, brother. Let me point something out here that's very important, especially for our new people, family. This knee, whenever you're stepping, make sure that your knee does not pass your toes. You see this here? Right. See, his toes are well beyond the point where the knee comes forward. You want to make sure you do the same thing. If not, you'll put a lot of stress into your knee and you will get damage in your knee. And you'll be blaming it on Tai Chi.
Speaking of that knee, check out where the palm is.
Oh yeah, right over it. There you go. Knee, palm, elbow, fingertip. One vertical line. Straight down. Nice. Very nice. Take them into a rollback, brother. Here's a rollback. Imagine this hand going, extending energetically into the dirt and carrying that extension all the way around into the sky. Coming in to compress. Press form deals with the wood element. If you want to get into traditional Chinese medicine, look at that triangle. Wow. Brother got a triangle in there. That's something special. Inhale, pull back. Going into push form. Tai Chi push form. So as you push, family, keep this in mind. We're playing with universal energy, right? And The universe is a lot more powerful than we are. So don't think that you're pushing anything that's very, very substantial. You're just basically following the energy around as it goes in and out. We're not that powerful that we can really disrupt the Earth's energy, family. Think about that. Single whip form. Now, this is the latest and greatest. This has been the latest form that we've been going over together. We're going to review this one because it can bring in some difficulties for new people. And I was one of the new people at one point. So I do remember those difficulties. Let me point out some things here. Let me point out some things. So go ahead, just face them in the static posture. Okay. So get in the same static posture that Brother Peyton's in right now. And I'm going to go through some nuances that you can check yourself to make sure that you are within the standards. So the very tip of your nose here on your face, you should be able to have that in alignment with your middle finger. You should be able to look right over the top of that. Also, remember what Brother Peyton said about that elbow? Here. It's right there again. It's right there again. 6 harmonies, we call it. Elbows and knees work together. Hips and shoulders work together. Hand and foot work together. 6 harmonies, because we have some on this side also. Now, here's something very important. I want them to see this back arm. So we call this back arm is actually what we call the whip. So inside of the thumb and index finger, you want to bring those fingers closer together as if you were pinching or holding onto a very small Tai Chi ball. Tiny, minuscule. Reason being, that's going to bring your focus, your sensitivity into a very small area.
It's a bouncy Chi ball.
Concentrated, because you're paying attention to it now. Also, this alignment right here is very important. Let me show you this, family. Let me show you this. So here his shoulder is, right? Shoulders relaxed. His wrist and shoulder should be on the same plane. There you go. Elbow is lower. So we have high, low, and high. The 2 highs match each other. Sifu often says mountain, valley, mountain, meaning high, low, and high. By following that principle, that will keep you from straightening out the elbow and hyperextending your elbow. That makes sense? Oh, yeah. Single whip. Now, how do we get into it? Let's run them through it again. Okay. Let's run them through it again. How to develop that? You want to go from the push?
Yep, I do.
So we're going to continue from the push. Let them get into the static push form first. So get into your push posture, family. Remember what I said about push. Pushing is not pushing. It's not a true push. Actually, you're following. You're actually following the energy. You can't push the universe, family. You're not that powerful. The universe can push you, but you can't push it. Okay? So just follow the energy in and out. This is a push form. After your push, remember this back foot does a toe heel? A step, yeah, a little step back. This is called long and shorthand. Extending the fingertips out to the horizon, all the way around. You get another view. Give him another view. Check it out. He's going to give you another view. Here he's pinching and pulling the single whip across the chest, out to the corner. This is going to stop right here. Just how your pant leg have a seam in it. You know those that split in between the muscles on the side of your leg? This is going to house right there. This split is going to match that split. Okay. Dealing with the meridians now.
Gotcha.
Right. So this whip hand goes up high, and then he releases the ball up high, and then following it down, captures it again on a plane that is high, low, and high. The 2 highs match each other. Yeah, go ahead. So you see this line right here? You see this line right here? Either of these lines. This hand is going to come up this way. Yes, because it comes right into that nice ward off and it continues up. Yep, I like it. I like it. A little less here in that knee. I don't want you to hurt that knee. Turn your shoulders more and hips a little wide. There you go. If you're riding a horse or a bicycle, there you go. Nice whip. Nice whip. Whip stance. Nice. Whew. Funny how the word works.
Yeah, when you know how to focus on the right things and understand the body mechanics take up more than the conscious mind can comprehend all at once anyways.
That's a powerful thing you mentioned. The body mechanics. So you'll see a lot of people doing these things that look like Tai Chi, but the body mechanics is void. It's not there. So if you're not doing the exercise properly, you're not going to get the full benefit. You might get a little taste of it.
Yeah.
But to get the true essence of it,
I just started learning how to tell if I'm doing turtle back correctly without having being checked because there's a non-muscular tension in very interesting, I guess it's the intercostal, where I'm stretching so much that it's like sending blood to the peripheries of my vessels, and I can feel it all the way down to the edge of my hands, how this is causing
that to happen.
Yeah, it's causing some soft strength
to go through. Right. So you're very sensitive enough to feel that. But most people who are like just practicing, I say most because there's always an exception to the rule.
Always.
But most people they don't feel that. They're just waving their hands around, and that's fine.
As long as it feels good.
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm here for that, but I'm here for more than that. I want to help people who want to learn like the intricacies, like the body mechanics.
Yeah.
When I see these postures and they're all messed up, I'm like, why are they letting those people represent Tai Chi when they don't know Tai Chi?
Like that poor little lady with her shoulders all up here.
Yeah, those are
get over here. Get over here. Let me fix you.
Yeah, so they get these models modeling Tai Chi, but they don't know Tai Chi. And you can see it if you know Tai Chi. And it's like, oh, you could have chose any Tai Chi person to do that ad. Why did you choose them? Posture is bad. So posture is very important, family, not only to Tai Chi, but to life in general, right? Always want to have that, you know about Master Yang's 10 Essentials? You know them, because I spit them out.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Right, spit a few out, so just as a review.
Yeah, sure. One of them, if I remember correctly.
So first, let me tell them, Master Yang Chang Fu, he is one of the, I'll say Tai Chi legends, especially for us here in America. He helped popularize the Yang style traditional 108 forms. That's a very popular Tai Chi form. And he came with some basic principles that we should all apply, not only in our movement here, but just in movement in general. Even when we're just sitting around, we should sit properly. So go ahead, brother.
Yeah, sure. So, Gentle Yi comes from him, doesn't it?
If it doesn't come from him, it comes from us.
Okay, fantastic.
I think he mentions Gentle Yi.
Yeah, I think he does too.
Yep.
He also mentions that if practiced properly, you should not be sweating.
Right.
I remember that. So, especially in the beginning when we are more of a physical nature, it is almost a given that you're going to sweat. Like, I'm sweating right now, and that's perfectly fine for me. I'm new to this. I'm new to this Tai Chi system. I'm new to the idea that sweating is something that isn't supposed to happen. That being said, it's obvious that when you begin to train yourself in an alchemical way, and you begin to train yourself alchemically internally while you're doing physical exercises, the idea is to find a way so that you can feel relaxed while you are doing something that used to be strainful. So expect to begin in strain and train yourself towards being able to feel relaxed in the way that you're supposed to be.
Can I build on that a little
Please
bit?
do.
So that's very good that you mentioned that, because not only from a physical standpoint, but even being stressed mentally or trying to figure it out mentally, you'll cause tension in your body.
Yeah.
And you'll cause yourself to use more physical action and you'll begin to perspire more. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to piggyback off that.
Yeah, nice. I don't actually have anything else to say.
Oh, okay.
Those are the only principles I remember.
Oh, well, let me kick in some. So I'll go with a few. So here's a couple more. And you know them, you just don't remember them as that.
Correct.
Yeah, because you practice them anyway.
That's true.
So he talks about having the crown point extended and imagining that a string is having us actually dangling from that string. You know what I'm saying? And by dangling like a puppet and a puppeteer, you're the puppet. That dangle effect, you'll feel your vertebrae begin to elongate and decompress. So the form will give you a spinal decompression.
Yeah.
Just by doing that, by having that head up and that tailbone down.
Yep.
You can imagine that you have maybe 4 ounces of weight pulling down your sacrum, right?
Right, and may I?
Of course.
Yeah, so one of the Tai Chi fundamentals is, at least in Temple Tai Chi, is to maintain and work with a gentle yi. Quite the opposite of like a Kung Fu. Yeah, and in the Kung Fu that I just learned a couple years ago, we would tuck our tailbone and almost use li. So very forceful tucking of the tailbone.
So yeah.
So now I'm grateful actually that I came from that to this, because I have the understanding that I'm stretching in the right directions. But that li can be useful in the sense that you might want to begin in a strainful way and then figure out where you work good, where you're following the actual principles, the fundamentals. So you're tucking that, stretching the bottom lumbar out away from the core, the dantian. And the dantian is where you're supposed to be suspended. So you're stretching the crown to be suspended like that, and the dantian is a ball that's kind of dangling there. And you want the lower part of that to be dangling beneath that, and the upper part to be dangling from this.
Right. So Master Yang Chang Fu, he says that by having that feeling, it will make you feel light and lively. And it does. You don't feel like you're just so. A lot of Tai Chi people get into the idea of being rooted. We're already rooted. You know what I'm saying? We're rooted naturally if you do what you're supposed to do. Rooted doesn't mean that you're like unmovable. It just means that you're connected to the earth. Right? But if you're connected to the earth so much, you got so much down and no up, you're stuck now.
Yeah, you can unroot trees, right, guys?
Right. How do you unroot a tree?
You can.
Right.
Yeah.
So you give the tree a little bit of sideways movement, and it begins to loosen the roots. Right. You're not just gonna just push it down. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So in martial arts, we don't want to be just fixated and can't move. We want to have light and liveliness. We want to have light stepping, being able to move. You know, if you don't have good footwork, your martial arts basically is no good.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Yeah.
You're dependent on being bigger, faster, and stronger. That's not Tai Chi. Tai Chi doesn't depend on those attributes. Those attributes are good, but they normally deteriorate with age. As we get older, we're no longer bigger, faster, and stronger. We may be bigger, but not necessarily faster and stronger.
Faster at falling.
Yeah. So we want to build on our natural abilities that we were born with. Working with our yi, working with our intention, working with our ability to yield and not be resistant, you know, completely different. Working with the force and not against the force.
Yeah, even just standing here speaking to you, I'm noticing that I need to bend my knees and stop standing with my tailbone sticking out.
I do it when I'm at that kitchen sink. I'm practicing.
Yep.
I'm dropping that tailbone down. I'm loosening this up. And these is all part of his principles. The bird chest, hollow, turtle back. These are all Yang Chang principles.
I'm still struggling with the fully rounding out my back and the chin in stretch up.
So chin slightly tucked in. And always checking for that while you're doing your movement. The chest slightly compressed throughout the whole set, throughout that whole Tai Chi 13 is my Is my chest slightly concave? Always checking those things. Is my yi soft and gentle? My intention, no force, no rush. This is Tai Chi. Anything else we got to talk about on that? Also, family, another thing that is very, I'll say it's essential to our learning. Anyone that's serious with me, we must learn the mirror side of the form, left side as well as right side. So if you're going to be studying with us, you should start doing your best to duplicate the movement going the opposite way. And that's a challenge because you're working your brain from different ways now. Awesome exercise.
So this is essentially the 2 p.m. that we were going to be offering today.
This is.
We are having drastic changes to the schedule.
I'll be honest with you. I've been a little reserved in some of the information that we've been giving out.
Yeah.
In this live stream.
Yeah.
Because like the internal stuff dealing with the kidneys and all that.
Right. You don't want to get into it, especially with the Facebook Live.
Yes, because other people have been.
Got to be strictly surface level.
Right.
Trying to get away from being surface level with everybody.
Right.
And if we need to switch to YouTube to do that, then that's what we're doing.
So if you want to learn more about the internal mechanisms dealing with the Tai Chi form, the energetics, I would say, because it's more than just a physical move. There's a lot of internal things going on with our organs, and I don't put that out here in the general public because you need to have someone to coach you along, just so you don't hurt yourself. To be honest, you got to have a soft, gentle gi, or you strain your body. We don't want that. So for that type of teaching, we have started going over to the Patreon. I want you over there, family. Get on over there, man. $3 a month. Come on, family.
I mean, I buy black coffee when I go out and buy coffee from a shop, so maybe it costs $1 more than a coffee would.
Come on, family. If you're serious about your health, you can't pay $3 or something. I pay thousands of dollars for what I share with you all. Literally.
We invest full-time efforts over here.
Literally.
Not just one person.
No,
not just one
team.
person. We got 4 people right now investing their life.
Literally.
For $3.71 a month per person, and you get the first month for free.
Come on in, family.
First month for free. $3.71. Master, teacher in training, UFC fighter, and body engineer, Tui Not Healer. $3.71 a month. First month
it's almost
free.
Embarrassing.
It is almost embarrassing. It is, but we're trying to make it so that nobody's got an excuse.
Yeah.
We don't want to make excuses, and we don't want to be here for people who make excuses.
Nope.
Just quite frankly.
Nope.
So
group. It's just a small circle of friends, family.
It is.
That's it. Come on in, fam. And also, what's so great about the Patreon, now that we're doing the meetup where I can see
the Google Meet.
Yeah, we're using Google Meet so we can actually see each other. I can give you constructive feedback. It gets no better than that.
Yeah, and Google Meet is so simple, guys. I've got it suited up so that you log into the Patreon, you click on the link. You just click on the link.
That's it.
That's it. Unless you're on a phone, and then you got to download the app, and then go back and click on the link. Yeah, you just click on the link. There's literally no excuse at all. Even if you're not tech savvy, even if you are, even if whatever, no excuse, none.
Come on in.
0. 1 month free, at least show up for the free month and then regret it when you signed up and intended to not follow through for the second month because you wanted to hold on to $3. Come on in. Come on in. Come get that free love.
We always dropping content.
That's true. We're going to make some short videos right now to release for free on YouTube, and you get so much more value out of it for $3.71 a month. You get access to the 100-day course, and if you think that it's too late to join, don't. Because I will personally take time if you schedule some time with me, I will personally take my personal time. I don't really get time off, okay, guys? I really don't. I just hit an obstacle this morning because we started doing this Google Meet thing. And the obstacle was, if I'm going to attend these Google Meets to lead by example and be a good disciple, then I need to start basically either waking up early or do something so that I can get my dream training regular scheduled routine in. And so, you know what I did instead? Instead of bitch about it and have problems for multiple days?
What'd you do, brother?
Well, I started training myself to wake up. Yeah, I pretended to be asleep, and I set my alarm, a very gentle alarm, for 1 minute later, and I laid down on Sifu's floor right here. And when it went off, I woke up and I asked myself, I pretended to wake up. I woke up and I asked myself, what was I just dreaming? Reached over, clicked the alarm, laid on my back, crossed my legs, and then started putting my intentions towards lucid dreaming. Something I've been putting off for such a long time. Such a long time. A year, family. A year I've been putting this off. And I woke up and I got so pissed off this morning because I didn't have my regular routine popping off because of the new schedule change that we're trying to offer for you. All of you. Any of you. Just one person. We already have enough people to make us happy. Okay? We already have enough people to make us happy. If you want to jump on the ship, come on, man, come on. Just
come on in. Bow them out, bro. Let's get this.
Yeah, we're bowing out now. All right, we got things popping off. We never stop.
See you early at 5:45 a.m.
5:45 a.m. Actually, Sifu, you're doing a meditation tonight at 7 p.m. Is that
7
right?
p.m.
7 p.m. Or is that only Monday through Thursday? I forget. We'll have to check our new schedule.
Yep.
I've got that on lock. All right, bowing out. Gonna find my center. Maybe take me a couple breaths.
That's it. Take your time, brother. Always go back to Wuji, back to nothing. Clear your mind. Focus on the lower Dantian. Forget about all thoughts. Forget about what you just learned or thought you learned. Also, another good habit is after you get finished training, take a couple minutes just to review what you trained already. It'll help you learn a lot faster. We bowing out, fam. Catch us. About to go back live direct once again. Come on back. Yep. Yep.
Peace.
Love you, family.
We'll be here.